Hey guys, welcome back to the Play on Footy channel. Let's get into the Suns versus Richmond. What a game for Damien Hardwick, his first as the Suns coach, really make a statement. In the first, half, they were, 9 goals up or something. Yeah, in the second quarter, they were 11 goals to 2. So yeah, they really kicked away with Max King really being the leader in charge of that assault. A player that really was a standout was Matty Rowell. He had like 20 clearances, which is just unheard of for the first game of the season as well. And by half time, it was the biggest lead Gold Coast have ever had in their history as a club in the 13 years that they've been in the AFL system. Top 3 players for Suns were Touk Miller, Matty Rowell and Will Powell. And top 3 for Richmond were Jaden Short, Jacob Hopper and Nick Vlaston. Special mention to Noah Bolter as well. He played a bit of a swingman role up forward as well as in the middle. He's usually down back, so Adam Uze is probably trialing him in a couple of areas, which is good to see. By three-quarter time, Richmond had really put on a bit of pressure, which was good to see, and they had clawed them back to three goals. Disposals were 364 to 273 in favour of the Suns, with inside 50s being 20 more to the Suns. The AFL Suns and Tigers game for me was a success, as it's being the open round for interstate clubs such as Gold Coast, who have been really sort of struggling of recent years, having Stuart Dew. Not that it's Stuart Dew's fault, but I think they just needed a 3-time premiership winning coach to come in there and really shake things up, and Damien Hardwick's really doing that, which is really good to see. What I'd love to see from the Suns this year is that tough brand footy that Hardwick had at the Tigers and transfer it across to the Suns. They do have a bit of an aging list now with a lot of their senior players, like sort of Touk Miller, Alex Sexton, Sam Day, and their ruckman as well, Witts. They're really nearing the end of their career, so if they can really do well here and really stamp their authority down on sort of the other teams in the competition, I think Damien Hardwick is going to do one thing, and that's to win games, and he's clearly doing that at the moment, which is really good to see. I think from the Richmond's perspective, we didn't really think much going into it, but they still have that competitive edge and that flair, and they do have that experience in the team. So I wouldn't underestimate Richmond for the rest of the season, but I'd love them to see a bit more composure and a little bit more flair through the middle to the forward line as well. That now that there's no Jack Riewoldt and Noah Bolter sort of playing up forward there, which really to him isn't he's not a key forward. He's more of a backman and can sometimes go on the ruck, but I think today we saw Bolter really mesh well, which was really good to see. And the young ruck that got subbed out of the game, Samson Ryan, if he can have a bit more of an impact, that'd be really good as well from a development point of view, just to get off Namesmith's sort of back. But with Nan Curvis back hopefully next week, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. What do you guys reckon? Are you guys Richmond fans or are you Gold Coast fans? What are you liking so far and what are you hoping to see next week? Cheers guys, see you the next one.